Hey guys, it's Zany May. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a bullet journal flip through. I just recently finished this notebook with the last bullet journal video. I started this bullet journal in 2018, so we'll be flipping through some months which you guys have not seen on my channel at all. Starting with May 2018. This theme was an ocean theme. This was the first one I did, so I was working out a lot of rough spots as I went along. I was really just perfecting the different techniques that I like to use and things that I actually wanted in my bullet journal, which is an important note to make, that you guys can customize your bullet journal to whatever it is that you want and what works best for you. So throughout this month of May, there will be a reoccurring theme of the ocean, obviously, and there will be this purple octopus and this turtle. Interesting things about this one purple octopus that I have going throughout this month is I noticed later that it matches a purple octopus that I drew a long time ago when I was a kid. And so it was really interesting to just see that I drew the exact same thing as I got older. So here is my mood tracker. I think I have the same emotions. I might have added more as I went on. I didn't quite do the one big picture. I just drew a bunch of different things that I could fill in as I went. I was kind of trying to figure out exactly what it is that I wanted to do for this. Here is the purple octopus again. And I have the habit tracker, which does not have as many habits. As you can see, I wanted to add more habits after doing this for my first month. And moving on, we have the ponder page, which I will just have all of these covered up. And I had a different setup. I actually had all the bubbles where I could fill it out from best to worst on how well it was going. I stopped doing that. I think I just disliked drawing that many bubbles. And so now I just kind of do the whole, each different color symbolizes a different way of how good it's going. Moving on to the Doodle Your Heart, we have the purple octopus and the turtle again, and there's not a lot. I used to always draw this bye-bye every single time I finished a month. I would draw it on the last day of the month. I stopped doing that about halfway through, but you guys will probably see that. Moving on to June of 2018. The theme for this month, I believe, was purple. I was just trying to do everything that was the color purple. I was struggling here because not a lot of things are naturally purple, and I think I added some pink along the way because I was kind of worried about it all just being one color. So here I have a flower, which I used for my mood tracker, and I think I added in all of my emotions at this point. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe that is all of them. And for the habit monitor, I had a bunch of purple ribbon, and I had another cupcake and more ribbon because I was really running out of things that were actually purple. And the Doodle Your Heart, and there's the bye-bye again, which you guys will see is a recurring theme. Here is July 2018. For this theme, I was doing desserts. I love desserts, and I will eat all of them, so I thought it would be a good idea to make a theme that revolves around that. Here I have pie. It would be cherry pie. All the cherries symbolize a day for my mood tracker, and a bunch of donuts. My sister actually helped me draw this one. She was with me while I was making this one. Habit tracker is another giant cupcake. And here's some Skittles. Gotta taste the rainbow, guys. And here is my ponder page and my resolve page, which I'm not sure why I decided drawing a giant pitcher of water would be a dessert, but there we have it, a giant pitcher of water and some cotton candy over here. And the Doodle Your Heart is a gumball machine. So, yeah. And it doesn't look like I put bye-bye on this one, so I guess I stopped a little bit earlier than I thought I did. And August 2018. This theme is art supplies. I really enjoyed making this theme. I had a lot of fun doing this whole paint board and stuff like that. There were just a couple themes that I really loved when I made them, and this is why I wanted to do the flip through, so you guys could see all of these themes and maybe get some inspiration, because I probably won't do them again, but it might give you ideas for what you want to do. And for the mood tracker, I have ribbon for another art supply. And for the habit tracker, I have this paintbrush. It is a giant paintbrush. I don't know if there's a paintbrush that actually looks like this within the world, but here is mine. And I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a paintbrush that looks like that, but it worked. And then we have our ponder page and resolve page, which is pencil and eraser. Erasing all the things that I need to ponder. And for the Doodle Your Heart page, I just have some pom-poms. And here I have written down suggestions that people gave me for themes to do in my bullet journal, because I was kind of running out of ideas. So you might actually see some of these throughout the bullet journal: the floral print, Disney, zebra/animal, Hawaii, and China. So you might actually see some of those a little bit later on. Now we have Safari, which was the zebra/animal one that you saw back there. I have a lion in the background of my calendar. It's kind of hard to see, but I really enjoyed making this one because it was a lot different than what I generally make. And here we have the mood tracker, which is a zebra, which, if you guys didn't know, is my favorite animal. And for the habit tracker, we have this giant rhino. I had a lot of struggles with this rhino. I could not get this eye to look right. I do not know what I was trying to do, but I just could not figure out how to get this rhino to look right. And it was also really hard to get all of the habits to fit on this one horn because it got smaller as it went along. Here we have the ponder page, which is a giraffe and an alligator, which this alligator has really tiny legs. I don't know. These were not my best animals that I was capable of drawing, but I really enjoyed just experimenting. And the Doodle Your Heart page, which we have some birds flying over a tree, which this is a really fun way to draw birds, where it's simple, but it can give your piece a little bit of elegance, just the two bumps, and I really enjoy just drawing birds that way. And here we have October of 2018, and this theme is all fall themed. So I didn't actually make a giant picture out of the calendar, but there's a little pumpkin up here, and all of these numbers are leaves. And here we have a tree that is shedding its leaves of different colors. And here we have a habit tracker, which is a giant pumpkin. I do believe I removed some of these habits as I went. I don't have sleep anymore, and I did move these around a little bit. I don't have sweeping anymore, and this was social time, which I also don't have anymore. Here is ponder page, which is a hay bale, and resolved, which is a pile of leaves. I think I was trying to make little sheaves of wheat over here. They just kind of look like little yellow sprouts, but it works. And we have the Doodle Your Heart, which is supposed to be a foxtail. I enjoyed making this one. I don't know how much it looks like a foxtail. It could just look like some fire or something, but I think it turned out alright. And now we have November, which is Thanksgiving themed. I had a lot of struggles with this calendar. I used a gel highlighter to shade in the background, and it was impossible to write on that. So just keep in mind, anything that you put in the background of the calendar will not necessarily be easy to write on when you're trying to write events in your calendar. And here we have Mood Tracker, which is a pie. People are going on a picnic here. habit tracker. I really enjoyed making this page. It's just a giant cornucopia, and I really liked it. This butterfly, it was a last minute addition. I'm not sure I like the butterfly, but I do like the rest of this page. Here we have the ponder page and the resolve page, which is a turkey. Okay, I thought this was funny when I first made it, to have this roast turkey up here and then to put a live turkey down here. I don't know, it's kind of sad that this turkey gets to stare at all of these turkey legs just coming down the page. I thought it was funny when I first made it. I don't know, you guys can let me know down in the comments whether or not you thought that was funny, but I don't know what I was thinking. And then here I have some corn stalks. And the Doodle Your Heart, which is some canned cranberry. Up here I have a bunch of notes for, I was trying to name the capital of a planet that I made, which I actually have a character named Zany, who I've written a book about, and I will leave a link down below if you guys ever want to read that book. It's on Wattpad. And here we have December of 2018. So this is the end of that year, and this is Christmas themed. It's the Christmas story that you can read in the Bible. Here I have the manger, which I enjoyed making this. I tried to make it like a twilight scene in the background going from day to night. And here I have in my mood tracker, this is a field of sheep for the shepherds who are in the Christmas story. And habit tracker, and here I have the manger, the feeding bin that baby Jesus would have been laid in. So I did not put a ponder page or a Doodle Your Heart on this month. I don't know why. I can't remember, but it does not have that.